What's up, everybody? Hope everything in the stream is good and well. The feds were trying to
Yeah,
silence us. Just wait for.
they try and cut us. They don't like us. They try and cut us off. I saw it. But then,
Oh,
man,
brother,
from our side,
technical.
from our side,
Hmm.
we apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back, and we will run it back to the things that you have missed, and we will go over a few concepts again. Starting with the week that was. Debs, what has happened last week?
Yeah, man. In the Let's start, of course, with the Super League Prem. Last week we had a lot of hectic results. Uh, Elias and co from TMT giving Cyber their second loss of the season by
Oh
six
no!
one. Six
Oh
one.
no!
There were some things happening. There were some things happening. Owen's catching some hands in the sides. And,
Damn, your mic is a bit muffled.
no,
Just
they've is it better?
there we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, they've signed a lot of good gents, and I think the right gents as well, coupled with a few core players that they've kept. So well done to the gents, man. 6-1 against a top three team. That was done perfectly by them. Well done to Elias and
Hey
Co.
man,
And
do you
of
know what
course
they
with
call?
that, yeah.
Do you know what they call that? Cyberbullying.
Each the owns are getting jumped to this hectic, hectic. But of course, with that also puts a dent in Cyber's pursuit in trying to catch the mighty Zamalek. Uh,
Yes.
that's a difficult one. But speaking of Zama as well, just last week for their 4 games last week, they scored 33 goals. That's 33 goals in 4 games. We won't make too much mention of
Wow.
who they played, but you know who you are. Just feel your chest. The PTSD should return. 33 goals in 4 games there by
33.
Zamalek.
That's crazy.
Well done to the gents. But speaking of mighty teams, we have um, we have some things from the mighty bowlers as well. On their side, just last week, 36 goals in their 4 games there. So
36 goals.
the Zaman bowlers
Jesus.
gents were aggressive last week, brother. The attacking fronts were performing, man. Yo, that is hectic. Owens must have went to bed feeling very emotional after that. You'd like to say it's just pro clubs and it
I'm
doesn't
pretty
hurt,
sure.
but it hurts. It does hurt. We know
It
that
always
that
hurts. You know it always hurts.
yeah. But wrapping up
Uh,
that
uh,
subsection, 17 points separate third and fourth in the Prem. The rest of the league unable to keep up with the top three. That, of course, being Zama, Cyber, and Bowlers. I guess it's a fight for mid-table there, don't you think?
right.
Don't you think, Brother Kieran? As they call it, the fight for mid-table. So speaking of
And
mid-table,
man,
just above that mid-table section, we have 4 teams fighting for the final Champions League spot after the results last week. That being Crusaders, Seven Stars, Legends, Southlands, all looking to either keep some of the core players or watch them sign for other gens. Sometimes you don't even know when they're signing for other gens. You just see post an announcement of the
snakes.
transfer.
Snakes.
Snakes in the grass from the house of Slytherin. Brother Smurf knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, man. That of course. That being hectic for them. But I guess everyone wants to still stay in the Champions League, like real life. You want to play Champions League football. You want to be playing the best teams in the Prem and the Championship. all of them together in that little spot, man. That's not to say
Exactly.
that other brackets are weaker or less than. I'm a very respectful guy, unlike the guys in the new gen groups and the banter groups who would call you as, but I would never. Looking at the lower down the table as well, Sintonia, Phoenix United, SCL, just here for vibes. They just here to chill and relax. The aim is not to sweat the panic because it's tough. It's tough.
Hey man,
It's very.
it's tough again, eh?
So they, of course, being the bottom three in the Prem, it's pretty much kind of confirmed. Dare I say that they might be relegated from the Premiership, but then again, you never know what could happen. Eh? You never know what could happen, but it's undoubtable at this point. So, there's a fun stat, all three of these teams conceding over 120 goals.
That's us.
120 goals, unable to score more than 40 goals for.
Do you know what teams do with them? They take them
Yeah.
there and they throw them over them left, and then they ban.
You say it's just spanking.
But because how? But
No,
man,
man.
that's a welcome to the Prem for them. Hopefully
That's
they
the
learn
bottom
the
line.
lesson.
That's true. That's the
Hopefully they
bottom
learn.
line, and what Stone Cold said. So.
Hey man. But enough about the Prem. We move over to the Championship, and we see Apex 11 currently running away, or looking like they're running away with the league, with just 6 games to go, 9 points clear from second, and they are on a 23 game winning streak. 23 games. They have not lost a single game in 23 games. They have won it all. And then we have Meta Zero, we have Architects, we have Edgelords, all willing to fight it out until the day to see who graduates with Apex 11 to the Premier League for not FC25 but FC26 and FC26's very first season, and we will be there. But that's a wrap for the week that was. Stay tuned for more. We're moving on now to yet another team of the week, and that is, of course, Team of the Week Championship. Team of the Week Championship, we have our normal goalkeeper, Odwa Malane, coming in from 11 Jets. Our 3 centre backs, we have Cody Hendricks, Kematio Slale, and Giovanni Nachvar coming in as your 3 centre backs. Our 2 centre mids is, of course, one of the Van Bale brothers. We have Chessie, and then we have Alano Francesca. I heard so a little birdie just told me that Apex 11s are favorites for next season. Let me just confirm what it was says. Next season's, where is this now? Give me a second. Oh no, man, that is somewhere else. But maybe they favorites for next season, Apex 11. Samalek, look out for them. Cyber, look out for them.
Saying things with our chest again, I see.
Hey man, we never know. But moving on, we have Da Silva. I still want to know if Da Silva is his name and surname, or if it's just his surname. Please let us know. The Saudis, from the Saudis, please let us know. We have Noor Ahmoud from Apex 11, and then our right mid is Don Macon. Our 2 strikers is, of course, Sisa Kwata and Callum Supreme. We must still change your surname over there, because you're not as supreme as you think you are. But congratulations to all of those gents making team of the week.
That is so disrespectful from you, Kieran. I like it. I like it. Of course, that could being the championship, we know what comes next. That is the SAPL Premiership. Let's get into this. At goalkeeper, as usual, from the mighty Zamalek, Mr. Ajvir Darilal. At LCB, we have Tiam Lebilo. At Central CB, from Ego Lords, we have Liam Msenti. And at RCB, we have Benny, brother. You know, we don't. Apparently, the first time I pronounced your name, you said it's not correct. I'm just gonna call you as I know you, brother Benny. Congratulations from Summer Lake. Moving on to our midfield, Kieran, look who's back. Return of the Mac,
Return of
Mister.
the man.
Yeah. You see, when he said I'm retiring, I need a break from pro clubs in the community, we didn't believe it. He said it on our podcast as well when he was a guest. When he was a guest, he was capping. I'm talking, of course, about at RCM, Mr. Luke Damons,
I
brother
mean,
Luke himself, Starboy.
there's a few of them that said, "Oh no, we're retiring." Like take us for example. He's supposed to be retired as well. Man is still in the net.
Ah, we love this place. Whether we like it or not, we love these sections. We know that we love these sections. I've planned to retire for the past 4 seasons.
But
Why
you
am I still
can't.
here? I don't
You
know. Who
can't.
knows? Maybe it will happen at the end of the season. As J. Cole said, now I play with thoughts of retirement. Moving on at LCM, from Evo Lords, one of the captains, the vice captain in Keanu Santos. Moving up the field from in Alim, a usual suspect from the mighty Zamalek, in Prishan Sukraj. At Cam, we have Mr. Marcel Lawrence, and at RM, we have Mr. Stephen Klaus. That those three being all from the mighty Zamalek. We saw in the scores that they put in that your gents have been doing some work there. Moving on to our strikers. At LS, we have Mr. JP himself. Is it Sik? I pronounced it correctly that first time. It's Siko
Sikiotis.
Sikiotis. Am I saying?
Sikiotis. There
Okay.
we go.
Malaka. Sikiotis. Let's go. You know what's the best thing about this team of the week, Kieran, is that Christos is not here. That's the best
Yeah,
thing about this.
Christos who? Christos who?
Of course, not forgetting to mention from the mighty bowlers at RS, we have Mr. A.ARon, which seems like every team of the week has a good witch, brother. So congratulations to those
True.
gents, and well done there. I guess the Rich Brothers been putting in that work right there.
Yes.
So of course, with
But
that being said, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
go no, you can lead this one. I'll give it all to you. Go ahead.
Pause. You give it all to me. No, pause, brother. You can't just say that with so much bass in your voice.
Big pause. Sorry, I'm sorry. Pause.
It's very uncomfortable. I don't like the way you made me feel. So as you know, in the community, we have Fantasy League going in. We started properly. I think it was last season. Kieran, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a Fantasy League going.
Correct.
People from the community, of course. You know how it works. People from the community make teams, compete against each other. We see who does what and how we do it. So, we just want to highlight that bit, of course. Brother Kieran, you may take it away.
Yes. All right. So, as you can see from game week number 1, we're gonna take you from 1 to 4. Let's take you 1 to 4. So at first we have Rick James. Unfortunately, this guy did not use his real name, so we will be calling him Rick James. I don't know. I think James had a joke about it earlier. James, you want to share with the class a
And
joke you had?
I wonder if his name is actually Rick James. It can't be, because if it's the actual, I know the actual and the real Rick James. And, the
I
joke that
guess
I
we'll
actually
never know.
was PG, as a P. I don't think I want to make that joke right now. Apparently, he's a super. For those of you who don't know Rick
And,
James or know Rick James, would understand this joke. But apparently, he's a super freak. So
and
let's see.
man, so Rick James in first place at the moment, Batman and Robin. So I'm assuming he was meant to say Batman and Robin. What an interesting, very interesting team name for him. In second place, or tied at second place, we have ABCDFC. Um, team the version there, and then tied with him at second. We have Mr. Rais Hamildin, Manchester Blue, not Manchester City, not Manchester United, but Manchester Blue. And then tying in at fourth place, we don't have a third. Everyone is tying in at fourth. We have Ricardo, we have Dustin, and we have Darwin. Mr.
Hey,
Dusty is
mix Mariska. Uncle
Mix
Dusty.
Masala.
I had to do this just to look carefully, when the light is too bright. Look at you, Mr. Dusty.
Yes.
Featuring some way.
Anyways, that's your people who has made it. Let's just check the first two, the top two of the top two players. Let's check the teams. Let's check their points. Let's see how they got their points. So, Mr. James over here, we Mr. Rick James. Goalkeeper is very questionable. Knowing that Ederson is about to leave Manchester City, you still decide to put Ederson in. Very smart choice of you, my sir, my kind sir. But you top of the lot. So we're not going to we respect it for now. Right? Moving on to your centre backs, you have Chalobah, a Leeds player, Pedro Porro, playing a 3-back. Chalobah and Pedro Porro getting him 6 points. So I respect it. Moving on to his midfield, we have Saka, Kudus, Palmer, and of course Manchester City's new signing, Reinders, all giving him decent points except for Chili Chips and Mr. Boyako injury, giving him just 3 points. And then his front three, obviously being Mr. Haaland, captaining him, giving him 26 points. And then João Pedro, in preseason he was a hype. In Crystal Palace he was a no-show. But hey man, it's the first game. And then his third and last striker, we have Mr. Richarlison scoring a beautiful goal in his opening game against Burnley. So giving him 13 points over there. In total, Mr. Rick James has accumulated himself 79 points in game week 1. Moving on to the next one. Let's quickly go through his team. As soon as it pops up. There we go. Vicario, goalkeeper, 9 points. Milenkovic, Dogu, and Digne, his 3 centre backs, coming in with 9 points in total. I see everyone is just running 3 back. 3 back is apparently 3-5-2, like people running pro clubs. 3-5-2. I think it's meta. His midfield, we have Matoma, Bruno Fernandes, Gibbs White, Mo Salah, and Semenyo, accumulating him over 30 points. 31, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 points in the midfield. So that's one heck of a midfield. And then his 2 front strikers, we have Muniz and Haaland. Obviously, two coach strikers coming in, saving him, giving him 78 points on game week 1. Right. So that's your fantasy league. That's your fantasy league table at the moment. That's your top two fantasy league players. If you know them, go congratulate them. If you know them, tell them that next week is your week. And you know,
Someone go tell
and
brother Rick
Suma,
James, whoever
I'm
it is.
uh, uh, right.
But
Fantasy
yeah,
league is
man.
over.
Yeah, that being that segment. Thank you, brother Kieran. Thank you, gents. Also, I know I don't need to thank you because you gents play fantasy league anyway. But thank you for coming through, making your teams entering, and making sure there's vibes, man. That's very nice. We find new ways to be more competitive, more ways to tell each other how shit you are, even when it comes to, when it comes to picking teams. Yeah. But with that, brother Kieran, I think let's go to the last two team of the weeks, that being Old Gen Premiership and that being New Gen Conference. Let's start with New Gen
Ah,
Conference.
Conference League, we have PE Boys, Mapara FC, and 4 p.m. or 4 p.f. whatever. Our three centre backs, we have Cody. We have Cody for BS. Michael, Makobi, and then Kotla. I'm not going into your surname, my boy, because I'm going to butcher it very, very much. Congratulations to those three centre backs. Our three centre mids, we have Odwa Miniela. Something like that. Then we have Lafika Mauro Long coming in as his centre mid partner. Our left mid is Mano Matisa. You guys have interesting surnames now that I think
But
about it.
I was just thinking the same thing. The conference, they got tongue twisters here, brother. Yo.
It's your brother. So you guys have interesting names and interesting surnames. But hey man, moving on to the cam, we have Hingus Moremi. Hingus Moremi is our cam for team of the week number 7, and our right mid is Corbin Kalkman from PE Boys. Our two strikers is Mr. Chad Kubik and Daryl Nakati, coming in hot from 4PF. So congratulations to all of those people that has made team of the week number 7 for Super League Conference. Sorry. Hush.
And with that, the next one.
Mr. Prem, Ultimate Prem, the Don. I am the Don, but I'm not on the team of the week this season. But it's fine. We don't cry about it. It's team of the week after all. We don't have to go post it on your status, unlike some people that does. But hey man, we don't complain. We don't we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Starting off with our centre back, we have Mfundo Nakadameng. There we go. Then we have Reese from Bruno Guimaraes, and we have Sadiq Ndume from Chili Peppers. Our two sentiments is Cameron Lombard and Mr. Christopher Pato. Our left mid is Ronald Martin. Our cam is Monterey Morgan, and our right mid is, this cam and this right mid is always in team of the week. Always see them there. So, Mr. Monterey Morgan and Mikhail Kanye, congratulations for always showing up in team of the week. Then, our two strikers, I think this is Cameron's brother, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Chris Lombard, because he's also from Bruno Guimaraes. So, correct me if I'm wrong. If your brothers, cousins, brother and sister, let me know. Let us know. We never know. And then my striker, Mr. Shakil Jacobs, coming in team of the week yet again, chasing that golden boot. So there you go. There you have your team of the week number 7 for Premiership Old Gen. Congratulations, gents. Congratulations, gents. You made team of the week. You made team of the week.
Congratulations. Well done,
Yeah.
well done. We have things for the statuses, man. But I guess, in closing, sorry that we had to do 2 segments there, 2 separate streams. The feds, I think, were trying to silence us and trying to stop us there. But we thank some of you that came back and interacted, that came and watched. Thank you very much. Anything in
Thank you
closing,
very much.
brother?
Right. I think we can close off with this. It's another feature, and we call it Community Rush. Just quickly, just briefly. So this is where me and Mr. Big Damez ask you as the community to interact with us. So build your ideal rush team using 5 players currently playing in the SAPL. Whether that being from Championship, League 1, Old Gen, New Gen, you pick your 5 favorite players to be in a rush team, right? And then you forward your teams to either me or James, and we will choose probably like 5 favorites, and we will introduce it on the next show. We will bring it, we'll talk about it, and we will go more into depth about the community rush, how you can interact, how you can get involved in the podcast, so that you don't have to sit there and just watch us talk all day, So that's another feature we're bringing in. So I hope you're excited, because I'm excited. James is excited. Me and James will also give our ideal rush teams, and we'll go more into depth next week with that. This is just a sneak peek, a teaser, if you may. So that's me.
Yeah, man. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties that we went through. I know it was difficult for some of you, but some of us don't know if it was their network or what it was, but I can assure you it wasn't ours. So, yeah, man. Thank you for coming back to the second one and coming to support. Hope you gents have a good night, a good week. We see you again next week. Peace, love, and positivity. Enjoy.